Because for reasons unknown, one time, mustache on my face, climbing a ladder for the Money in the Bank briefcase.
A few weeks ago at the WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, the impossible happened. John Cena, the embodiment of WWE's goody two-shoes, finally turned heel. In a shocking moment, Cena attacked Cody Rhodes with a low blow, a move that turned the tide on his character and signaled a drastic change in his long-standing relationship with the WWE Universe. Since that moment, Cena's first promo on Raw unveiled a side of him that fans had never seen before. One filled with frustration, pain, and a brutal honesty that cut through years of WWE history. His promo wasn't just about turning heel, but a raw and unfiltered rant about how he's been treated by fans for nearly 2 decades and the reasons behind his decision to finally snap. The abusive relationship between John Cena and the WWE Universe. John Cena's relationship with the WWE Universe has always been complicated, if not outright abusive. For the majority of his career, Cena was cast as the ultimate babyface, the good guy who could do no wrong. Yet despite this, a significant portion of the audience didn't buy into the character. Cena received deafening boos even when he was supposed to be the company's shining knight. The infamous chant of "Let's go Cena, Cena sucks," echoed through arenas across the world, splitting crowds and creating a rare and intense dynamic between a wrestler and his audience. This wasn't just a few angry fans. It was a large portion of the crowd, perhaps even half, who didn't just dislike Cena. They actively despised him. Cena's journey as the WWE poster child saw moments where he was overtly rejected by fans, despite all the company had placed on his shoulders. From WrestleMania 22 against Triple H, where the fans rooted for the game, to the intense rivalry with The Rock at WrestleMania 28, where Cena was booed in favor of a part-timer, it seemed like no matter how much Cena gave to the company, he was never fully embraced. And it didn't stop there. Even during his feud with CM Punk, Cena was often the villain in the eyes of the audience. One of the most brutal instances occurred at ECW One Night Stand in 2006, where Cena was met with jeers, threats of violence, and the iconic "If Cena wins, we riot" signs. It was an all-time low point, and yet Cena continued to plow forward, trying to win over an unrelenting crowd. It wasn't just about the boos, it was a societal shift. Fans started mocking Cena simply because it was the cool thing to do. Even those who respected his in-ring work played into the "Cena sucks" chant because it was expected. Cena was the ultimate underdog in a world where people just wanted to see him fail. The turning point. Frustration. Bruce Cena was not blind to the way he was being treated. In fact, as his career progressed, WWE leaned into this love-hate relationship. Cena, in his promos, would often reference the boos, making light of the situation in a way that was supposed to endear him to the fans. But imagine spending years, nearly 2 decades, working tirelessly to be the face of a company only to be met with disdain from the people you're trying to entertain. It wasn't just about the character. This was personal. Cena's commitment to being the ultimate role model, to trying to please the audience, was met with rejection at every turn. When Cena delivered his first promo after turning on Cody, it wasn't a scripted speech for a character. It was a heartfelt, emotional outburst about the frustrations he had been holding in for years. Cena finally admitted that he was done trying to win over the fans. The years of mocking, the constant disdain, had taken a toll. Cena had given everything to WWE, and in return, he was made to feel like a joke. His promo wasn't just a turn to the dark side. It was a venting of all the frustration he'd felt over the years. A frustration that had been building since the moment he stepped into the ring. Cena's jealousy of Cody Rhodes. But as personal as Cena's promo was, there's more to his heel turn than just the mistreatment from the fans. Cena's anger also stems from jealousy. Jealousy over Cody Rhodes. For years, Cena was the face of WWE, yet his place as the company's top babyface was always under constant scrutiny. Despite his hard work and commitment, Cena could never truly win over the fans. On the other hand, Cody Rhodes, who had a similar rise to prominence, had an easier time. Cody was embraced by the fans from the get-go, receiving the kind of adoration Cena could only dream of. Cody's babyface push has been met with unanimous support, whereas Cena's has been constantly rejected. The fans who chanted "Cena sucks" were now cheering for Cody, the same type of corporate golden boy that Cena had once been painted as. Cena's heel turn isn't just about turning his back on the fans. It's also about the resentment he feels towards Cody, who represents everything Cena wished he could have had: respect, admiration, and a genuine connection with the audience. Cena had to work tirelessly to get even a fraction of the appreciation Cody was receiving effortlessly. The final straw: Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Cena's heel turn is deeply tied to his views on Cody Rhodes. Cena, the veteran who had put in countless hours in the ring, spent years trying to win over a hostile fan base, only to watch as Cody, a man who took a similar path, got the kind of love and respect Cena had always craved. This feeling of being replaced, of seeing Cody effortlessly adored by the same audience that tore Cena down for years, is something Cena could no longer ignore. Cena isn't just angry at the fans, he's angry at Cody. In Cena's eyes, Cody is the one who got everything Cena wanted but never received. Cena isn't just fighting the WWE Universe, he's fighting for the respect and love he never got. His resentment of Cody is personal because Cody represents everything Cena fought for and still never attained: the approval of the WWE Universe. A new era for John Cena. This heel turn isn't just a storyline, it's a reckoning. John Cena's transformation into a bad guy isn't merely about him playing the part. It's about him finally shedding the mask that WWE forced him to wear for 2 decades. Cena has spent years as the face of WWE, but at what cost? He was the company's Superman, but never once did the fans let him be the hero they needed. Instead, they turned him into the villain in his own story. Cena's heel turn is the result of that betrayal, a way for him to finally take control of his narrative. Now that Cena has embraced his heel persona, he's no longer bound by the expectations of the fans. He is free to do things his way, on his own terms. He doesn't have to be the perfect role model anymore. He can be the villain, the anti-hero, the character he has always wanted to be. And the fans? They have no one to blame but themselves for creating the monster they now have to deal with. This isn't just a storyline for John Cena. It's his reality. For years, Cena tried to be everything WWE and its fans wanted him to be. But the truth is, the fans never fully accepted him. Now Cena is doing things his way, and the WWE Universe will have to face the consequences. Whether they like it or not, Cena is finally living on his own terms, and it's about time. Conclusion: Cena's heel turn marks the beginning of a new chapter in his career, one that is deeply personal and reflective of his long and complicated relationship with the WWE Universe. For 2 decades, he was the company's golden boy, only to be rejected by the very people he tried to entertain. Now, Cena has shed his old persona, embracing the darker side of himself, and it's clear that this heel turn isn't just a story. It's a manifestation of years of frustration, jealousy, and a desire for the respect he never truly got. As Cena faces off against Cody Rhodes, this rivalry is more than just about wrestling. It's about 2 men battling for the approval of the fans, and it's a fight Cena has been waiting for. It's not just about the future of WWE, it's about John Cena finally getting the respect he's always deserved. The true question is, will Cena find peace with himself in this new role? Or will the battle for approval consume him even further? One thing's for sure: his heel turn has given fans a side of Cena they've never seen before, and the fallout will be felt for years to come.